Hello, I'm Dr. Michael Allen, author of the books What Your Brain Might Say If It Could Speak and Receptor-Based Solutions, Functional Neurology Every Doctor Should Know. I'd like to talk today about a priority sequence that you can use in your practice. This priority sequence has been very helpful to me, and I'd like to share it with you that perhaps you'll be able to put it together with your patients and understand when to fix things and how to fix them. This concept came up when I was working with Dr. Deal, Sheldon Deal, in his office back in 1977. He would bring in a patient and we would work on this patient for sometimes several hours at a time. We called it a Wednesday night physical. We brought a patient in at 8 o'clock and we'd sometimes work until 2 in the morning to get the techniques understood, and it helped us understand a lot of new information. One of the things was when to fix a priority and when to leave another indicator alone. So this priority sequence is this. When a muscle is tested and found to be conditionally facilitated, you might think it's fine and go on. But if you pinch the patient in certain areas and the muscle stays strong, no problem. If you pinch and the muscle weakens or it becomes conditionally inhibited, at that point you think, there's a problem there, but I'm not going to address it. If the muscle test is strong and the person and everything's normal, then you would go on. If you test this pectoralis major, for example, and it's conditionally inhibited, then you think that there's a problem perhaps in the stomach. So you have the person therapy localize the stomach neurolymphatic, and if that facilitates the muscle, then you think, I'm on the right track, keep going. So at that point, you'd have the person therapy localize and test the muscle and have them take a deep breath and hold it, and then you can pinch. And if those indicators remain facilitated, that says this is a primary problem, go ahead and fix it. And any secondary issues could either go away or become conditionally ready to be examined and treated. So Lorraine, come on up and lie on your back for me. Hold up the arm here, don't let me push. This is the clavicular portion of the pectoralis major. Relax, I'm going to show the direction I'm pushing in this direction. So you want the thumb to be down and you want the elbow straight, hold strong, don't let me push. So that's a conditionally facilitated muscle. So if he puts his hand on the pectoralis major neurolymphatic, hold strong, and that remains strong, we might go on. But if I want to find out, is this area a problem that I should be addressing, we can pinch him. Keep your hand there. I pinch, hold strong, and that weakness now indicates that this is an issue, but don't deal with it just now because it's a secondary issue. Let's pretend like he touches and it's conditionally inhibited, because this is just we're pretending now. This muscle is inhibited. I would have him next take a deep breath and hold it. If that muscle gets strong, that tells me you're on the right track. Breathe normally. You're on the right track. Keep going. This might be a primary problem. So you keep the hand there, take a deep breath and hold it, and pinch, hold strong. And if that stays strong, now we deal with the stomach. Let's say, for example, this therapy localization is weak. He takes a deep breath, holds his breath, and I pinch him and the muscle is weak. This says this is not a primary problem. This is a secondary primary problem. Consider it, but go on and find something else. At this point, we might consider going to a temporal bulge. Hold strong. That's strong. You might go on to a sternocleidomastoideus muscle. Hold strong. And if that's weak, you've got an indicator. Take a deep breath and hold it. Pinch. Now if that's strong, it says deal with the sternocleidomastoideus. that is directly related to, yet oppositional to, the pectoralis major clavicular portion here at the sternoclavicular joint. Maybe fixing the sternocleidomastoideus or the sternoclavicular joint, you'd have to check the sternoclavicular joint, and if that's weak, take a deep breath and hold it. That's strong. You take a breath out, let your breath in again and pinch. And if that's weak, that says that sternoclavicular joint is not an issue. Deal with the SCM. So you could check the neurolymphatic reflex, hold strong, conditionally inhibited. Now deep breath and hold it, and pinch. And if that stays strong, it says that sternocleidomastoideus is the issue, primary issue, and the neurolymphatic is the place to treat. So we treat the neurolymphatic, and then go back and look at this at the neurolymphatic, hold strong, which was previously inhibited, now it's facilitated. Go back to the sternocleidomastoideus, hold strong. It was previously inhibited and now it's facilitated. Go back to the stomach, which was a secondary issue because it was only available when we pinched, and now it tests strong, and when we pinch, it remains strong. We just fixed a compensation from a sternocleidomastoideus dysfunction. So this priority sequence can be used to help you focus in on a situation, on an issue, not fixing compensations, but fixing primary problems. One more note. If you find a cranial fault that responds to expiration, if you have an expiration assist cranial fault, we don't treat those. It's possible to find one, and we know that it does certain things, but with this priority technique, it shows us that an expiratory assist cranial fault is actually a compensation, and we leave them alone. I hope you find this idea helpful. It's saved me a lot of time in practice, and I hope it does the same thing for you.